Alright, thanks for visiting my page today. Today we're going to be talking about the Spanish-American War. So, pretty much a little background. So the Spanish were a colonizing empire established around, right around after the Spanish Civil War, around 1100s, 1200s, and the empire rose. And the first explorer was the hired Christopher Columbus. He set sail in 1492, found what is now the Caribbean islands in 1493. But going on to today's video, thanks for visiting my page. Today we're going to be talking about the Spanish-American War. So following the American Civil War, a sense of revolution from European powers swept through South and Central America, and a resurgence of nationalism provoked these colonized peoples of pretty much the Americas to come together and have a sense of pride in one another. They created an independent country ruled by themselves. In essence, they wanted to establish what America would go on to, the Founding Fathers of America wanted to be called, it's called self-rule or self-governance. Throughout history, there have been groups and individual people that felt their ideas and their sense of moral code was violated by another group of people that came in, and they wanted to establish their own guide and their own code of how they want to live their lives, on how the country wanted to be run. Groups such as the KKK, IRA have gone so far to expressing their ideals and principles that they're willing to go to war and kill people who don't support them or oppose them. And this is a bit extreme in the sense of they're willing to kill anybody, even their own supporters who weren't 100% committed. This is another term could be a terrorist organization, because they try to use fear and aggression to enforce their own ideology. And a lot of people try to compare, I heard some people say that the American Revolution was, we try to use, in essence, terrorist techniques. It wasn't even close. It wasn't. A lot of what Americans did was pretty much hit and run techniques. We tried to hit English supply lines and just tried to provoke them, try to get them away from the coast, away from their navy, which was at the time the most superior force in the world. The dangers of teaching people, and specifically kids in school, the concept of group thinking that arose from just the idea of group thinking today, that you have to hate one people, or one side is good, one side is bad. And this is dangerous in the sense of somebody is putting their own thoughts and their own opinions into other people's minds, that don't really have an idea of what it even is. I think we should stop with this belief that there was one side was good, one side bad, and that's the way it is. It's not like that. A lot of history is gray. It's just one people with one set of beliefs and feelings, and the other group has a different set. And sometimes they are polar opposites that cannot exist at the same time, and they go to war. That's just the way it is. We need to break out this idea of conformity that's kind of arisen in society today, that we all, either you're all for us or you're all against us. And all this does is lead to tension and leads to fighting. That's all it ever leads to. I really think we've gotten to a point where we need to break out, society needs to break out and begin a revolution, but more of a thought revolution, to become more free, independent thinkers. We need more just people who are willing to just be the lone shark in an argument, a lone shark in the room, and be whatever everyone agrees with, you just go with the opposite. Just to get the other sense of it, get the other thoughts and get the other opinions from the other side of things. And pretty much be able to surround yourself with other people with different ideas and different beliefs, so that way you get the full picture. And I think a lot of times we get that from the problem with the news medias today, is that we don't always get a full picture. We only get a piece, and sometimes even just the microspec of the real big picture, the real big argument that they're trying to make. And the more you surround yourself with these different people, the more you'll be surprised about what you don't know. And that's what I learned from college. It's not really what I learned in college, it's what I didn't or don't know, but need to know. And that's the thing I think people today need to start doing. Instead of oppressing those or shutting down those who don't agree with the majority thought and the majority agreement in society, we need to have more of the conversation about what is correct, what is wrong. And that's pretty much the basis of what American society is the argument. Well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, hit me up in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to get notifications about any other content that I will be posting.